All right, so here we have the Samsung Note 8 phone. This is part of my everyday repair series. Everyday repairs means I just grab a random phone out of the day and I just film it so I can make more videos. All right, so this is gonna be actually a full display replacement. So this is gonna be the new screen right here. This screen costs 165 bucks. What I charge in my store, it's $250 minus 165, that gives me $85 in profit. I'd like to make a little bit more than that, but I also do not want to be more than $250 on this full display replacement. This screen right here has so many red burn-in background, like the apps are burned in and permanently burned in, and it just looks nasty, it looks disgusting, right? All right, this phone is probably gonna take me about a half an hour to repair. So you guys see it's 6:33 p.m. February 25th. Let's get this started. So the first thing what we're gonna do is, that's what I thought, probably can't turn off the phone because it has a code on there. So we need to use heat to take off the back cover, and then we'll turn off the phone by unplugging the battery. All right, and the back cover is off. The camera lens seemed to stay on there with the fingerprint scanner still plugged in. So we'll get rid of that. I believe this phone has been worked on before. The back cover was not even hard to come off. All right, there we go. We'll just put that like this. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take a bunch of screws out. All right, so now that we have all the screws taken out, we'll just put them right here in the dish, or the back cover as I call it. And then the next thing what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these plastic pieces off right here. Let's go like this. This whole thing will come out just like that. This is the wireless charging flex. And this bottom piece right here, which is the loudspeaker right here. We'll put these to the side. We'll put it actually out of the way. And then what we're gonna do is unplug the battery, unplug the screen, and then what we're gonna do first is I'm gonna test the screen out. I wanna make sure everything looks good and works fine. So we're gonna grab the new screen right here, and we're gonna plug it in and then turn the phone on. All right, let's turn it on. You gotta squeeze up here to make the contacts. All right, let's let this turn on. All right, everything looks good. There's no burn-in background. The screen is nice and white. Everything looks good. Put this back on. The little screen protector that the screen comes with. Unplug the screen away from this phone. We'll put this aside. Now we're gonna just start unplugging stuff. We're gonna start unplugging the front selfie camera. Can unplug this thing right here. We'll unplug this. There's a screw right here, a little black screw. Get that right there. We'll leave that there. Keep it away from the other ones. And we're gonna take the motherboard out. So we're gonna take this screw out down here. And then this screw right here, this screw right here, and then this screw right here. Then we're gonna take the SIM tray out as well because I forgot to do that. Take that out. Now we're gonna lift the motherboard out of, unplug this right here, I forgot. Now we're gonna lift the motherboard out of the phone like this, swing this around, go like this, lift this up a little bit, get this tool, slide it underneath. There we go. And this whole thing will lift out just like this. This is the motherboard right here. See that? All right, so we'll put this aside. We can leave just the battery in there. Since we're gonna do a full display replacement, just leave the rest of the stuff in there, okay? We're gonna put this aside out of the way. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna blow heat on this side. Get this out of the way. See this little thing right there? There you go. All right. We're gonna blow heat and then we're just gonna rip the screen out of the frame. All right, we're gonna use this tool right here. There we go. This thing's split. You guys see that? We're gonna split the screen. We're gonna split the glass away, just like that. That's the way I like to do it. There we go. I can grab this. There we go. All right. Now we just got to get rid of this black tape on the sides. All right, so what we're gonna do next, we're gonna make sure all this gluey stuff is out of here. So there's a bunch of stuff up here on the top and on the bottom. All right, everything's nice and cleaned up. So now what we're gonna do is lay down the adhesive. That's gonna be for the back cover. Put that aside. We have this, and then we'll have this right here. All right, so we'll just start with the big piece right here. And as you guys can see, it's pre-cut, it's made for the Note 8. It'll go just like that. All right, so now that we got the black tape there, here comes the part where some of you guys might not do this, some of you guys will. So this, when you buy screens like these, usually it's like on the Note 8 and newer, or like the S9 Plus or the S10s. This sticky stuff right here on the back is not sticky enough. As you guys see, it won't even stick on my hand. So you don't, this tape right here is not enough, so I put extra tape because otherwise, like I keep saying this again, when the screen is attached, you'll end up getting like a sticking and unsticking sound. The screen will like flex when you push your thumb into it. So I use extra tape. All right, so the reason why I do this also, again, it's from experience. Back when this phone was new, or back when the Note 8 was like the phone that was out, like, I don't know, 3 years ago, whenever that was, Note 8, what is that, Note 8, Note 9, Note 10, there's a Note 20 right now. Yeah, 3 years ago. I had a couple of customers come back and saying, why is this clicking sound? They always called it a clicking sound. And that's where I figured out about this whole thing. And from then on, I started doing this whole tape thing. All right, so now we're gonna stick the screen and install it right in here. I'm gonna start at the top. Line it up with my fingers. See, I'm feeling it with my fingers. And then we're gonna feed these 2 cables through the little holes right here. Make sure that they go all the way in because they can catch. Make sure they go all the way in. Pull it a little bit. I grab my fingers like this. There we go. They are fully through. Okay. So now we can go around, squeeze everything around. Squeeze up here in the middle. Squeeze your fingers. Nice and solid. There's no sticking and unsticking. See that? All right. Put this back on here because there's probably little shards of glass that you cannot see on here. You don't want the screen to scratch, right? Because you have this on there to protect it. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna put the phone back together. And we're gonna start off with the motherboard. Grab the motherboard. We're gonna start at the bottom of the phone. Put the bottom in like this. We'll grab all right. This goes in like that. Goes in like this. Goes in like this. Just like that. This plugs in. Make sure it's plugged in. Like it's not, you don't want things partially unplugged. Go like that. There we go. Front selfie camera. Plug that in. Plug this one in. Where is it? The black screw right here. This goes right here. Like this. Let's start putting these screws in down here on the bottom. And they go where the gold, you'll see a gold circle ring right here. Goes right there. This one goes where the headphone jack is at. And then the final two go where the charging port is at. So the charging port doesn't move. All right, make sure everything is connected. Nothing pops out. Now we're gonna plug in the battery last. And then we're gonna put these plastic pieces back on. gonna start with the bottom one. Everything's good, nice and lined up. Go like this. Get our screws. All right, we're almost finished. I want to show you guys something too. Again, you guys see all this like glue and gunk right here? We got to clean that up. Otherwise this thing won't fit flush in there. You'll see like bumps and you'll see like it'll look like this. Like it won't fully go in there. So what we do, low heat. All right, that looks good. All right, so now what we're gonna do is, this thing goes right here, pre-cut adhesive. All right, so we're gonna start on the bottom, right here. And then what I do, I grab tweezers, because we're gonna have to plug in the cable right here. Boom, plugged in. You see how quick I did it? There it is. We'll drop the back in there. Turn the phone on. And we are good to go. And that, everybody, is the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 full display screen replacement. So what time is it right now? 7:06. We started at what, 6:30 or 6:32, something like that. Anyways, this camera says it took me 34 minutes from start to finish, everything back on. So thank you guys for watching. If any of you guys are interested in learning anything about my cell phone repair course, just check the link in the description. I teach everything how to build a cell phone repair business from scratch with no money, how I did it, to having a store like me, to making 6 figures a year just by repairing cell phones. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next one. Peace.